Hephaestus Radio, η φωνή της ομογένειας.
Hephaestus Radio, the voice of Greek diaspora.
Hello Vienna, hello Austria, hello to all of you who are listening us globally. I'm Olga Pavlidou, the Chartered President of the Lions Athens Club Specialty New Voices and host of this broadcast. Welcome to Hephaestus Radio and our radio broadcast, New Voices News. Hello Vienna, hello Austria, hello to all of you who are listening us globally. Welcome to Hephaestus Radio and our radio broadcast, New Voices News. New Voices News is part of Equality campaign launched 2020 by the Lions Club of Athens Specialty New Voices. Equality campaign is attempting to raise awareness about human rights and inequalities and their importance for securing democracy, peace, and prosperity. Our radio broadcast presents our international mentors and highlight their services so more people can benefit from their example. Let's have a small break for Global Action Team's inspirational video, and we will be back in a few minutes.
The Global Action Team is energizing Lions clubs around the world, inspiring action, motivating service, and changing lives. Our renewed commitment is delivering results with more members, new clubs, enhanced training, and a new generation of leaders serving more people worldwide.
GAT is truly fantastic because it's integrating leadership, membership, and service.
It's important because all of them working together makes a result-oriented organization.
We see that clubs are becoming more conscious of the needs of their communities, and we are helping them set long-term and short-term goals.
म आफैले एकजनाले इन्डिभिजुअली काम गरेको भन्दा सबैजनासँग साथीहरूसँग मिलेर जस्तै लाइन्समा भनिन्छ मोर ह्यान्ड्स मोर सर्भिस
nuevos recursos y renovadas energías para hacer nuestros proyectos, al hacernos mucho más organizados y por lo tanto hacer más eficaces en el servicio que estamos logrando.
Eu diria que o GAT ele vai resumir em capacitação de leões para servir mais e melhor as suas comunidades. Então eu vejo que é uma estrutura forte para um futuro promissor.
Every lion, every club, every community, a new direction to engage the world and change lives forever. The Global Action Team, making a bigger difference together. Empowering clubs through the power of action. Learn more at lionsclubs.org/GAT.
Welcome back. We strongly believe that 2020 must be a year that we must all come together as a global family to discuss how we can work together more effectively for establishing the new normal. We should change our attitude about life. You cannot do to others ugly things and after to believe that you will live a good life. Treat others as you would like others to treat you. Respect is the actual word. Respect for the humanity, respect for the environment, respect for the nations, respect for the countries, respect for all. We lay a solid foundation for the new normal. Aristotle once said that the essence of life is to serve others and do good. According to Aristotle, living well consists in doing something, not just being in a certain state or condition. It consists in those lifelong activities that actualize the virtues of the rational part of the soul. Volunteering is the ultimate exercise in democracy. You vote in elections, for example,
every 4 years. But when you volunteer, you vote every day about the kind of community you want to live in. Lions empower volunteers to serve their communities, meet humanitarian needs, encourage peace, and promote international understanding through Lions clubs. Lions gives you the opportunity to practice important common skills used in the workplace, such as communication, teamwork, problem solving, planning, and organization. New Voices initiative in our association, celebrating women's contributions and promote gender parity within Lions Clubs International. In 2019-2020, the program was expanded under Lions International President, Dr. Jung Yul Choi, to include diversity and youth. New Voices is about hearing the story of their herd. It is a forum for sharing new ideas and learning from one another. It is vital that people's voices are heard at this crucial time for the world. Let's have a small break for New Voices video, and we will be back in a few minutes.
New Voices is a celebration of women worldwide.
This is opening doors to gender balance.
The possibility of women to come forward,
to step up,
to empower,
to make a difference.
We launched New Voices to create gender balance and to open new horizons for Lions.
With more women coming into the forefront, service projects have a new face with New Voices.
It is unbelievable.
Healthcare,
microfinance, education,
pediatric cancer.
This is what I appreciate the most. The love that they transmit to these communities.
New Voices certainly plays a role in how we shape our lives, how we shape our communities, how we shape Lions going forward.
Because of New Voices, we see an increase in women membership.
We need you.
They have the leading capacity we need in our association.
I was presented the opportunity to run for club president, and my initial thought was absolutely not. I can't do that.
When I was younger, I tended to be shy.
I was not a good speaker.
I had no voice.
And I just kept having opportunity after opportunity. And suddenly I realized that I can lead.
And I can bring that over to other people as a trainer.
In Lions, we have those mentors, experienced leaders who can help you come out of your shell.
The Lions have taught me that everyone has a voice. Everyone's important. Everyone has talents.
The diversity we have is really what we need.
We see a new synergy in this organization.
We are encouraging
women,
men,
and young people
to change globally the culture.
Because we strive for equality.
To the women that are hesitant,
each one of you have hidden talent.
We do matter.
You have the power.
Make that difference.
Come forward, we need you.
If I can
do it,
you can.
Welcome back. Today, we have the honor to have with us the Lions past international director, the chairperson Lions Task Force Europe, the Global Action Team Europe New Voices, the country coordinator, the district governor-elect group leader 2020-2021, Elizabeth Haderer. Madam Chairperson, Goedenavond.
Goedenavond, thank you.
Welcome. Allow me to say a few words about you. Elizabeth Haderer was born in Austria as one of 8 siblings. There she learned that sharing is natural to her and caring for others, but also she demanded her own place in the world. She studied computer science and started her career in the Netherlands. She worked in several computer companies, but most significant for her development was IBM. There she was formed into sales and management and was very successful, reaching her goals and working with winning teams. She started her own company in 2002 in management consulting, which she is still doing today with all her heart and soul. Almost 30 years of experience in sales and leadership training, bringing the best out of her students. But business was not enough for her. In the 90s, she joined GCI, where she occupied many positions nationwide, and later on, she was asked to join a local Lions Club, where she puts a lot of energy and creativity in her volunteer work next to her demanding jobs. As club president, youth exchange commissioner, district governor, council chairperson of the Netherlands, and in 2016, member of the board of directors for Lions Clubs International worldwide with headquarters in Chicago. In her work as international director, she traveled numerous countries to inspire and motivate people all over the world to volunteer and go the extra mile. Leading by example and servant leadership are her way of leading, and she's an expert in practice by leading many teams into success. She's a certified trainer in Lions Clubs International, an international group leader and chairperson of several international committees. In recognition of her service to the association, she has received numerous awards. Elizabeth is married and lives in Overveen, the Netherlands. Madam Chairperson, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's an honor. Madam Chairperson, being involved in Lions is like a journey. People join Lions for many reasons, some because they may have been helped by Lions, some because a family member or friend invited them, some because it's part of their very nature to volunteer. Madam PID, which was the main reason for you to join Lions?
Actually, the main reason for me to join Lions is many reasons. First of all, I wanted to develop in my youth. Actually, when I joined JCI, this was a very, very learning curve for me. And then chartering a new Lions Club was really an experience. And as you introduced me, I grew up with 7 siblings. And then you learn how to share. And it becomes a second nature. And I wanted to do something for the society where I lived.
How many years are you serving as a Lion member, and which is your story of kindness?
I am a member since 1999, so more than 20 years. And my story of kindness is one of many Lions, actually. The first time you really make a difference in someone's life is something you will never forget. And 20 years later, it still creates the same feeling.
New Voices Initiative is a forum for sharing new ideas. It brought new air, new thinking to Lionism. How do you see the future of New Voices, particularly in Europe's Lions?
Oh, I see a bright future to New Voices in Europe, but also in the world. New Voices are the think tank of the association. It's there where new ideas and innovation comes from, not from officers or elected governors or officials, but on the grassroots level, where we need this innovation, where we need these ideas.
Role models are people who influence others by serving as examples. Through their perceived personal qualities, behaviors, or achievements, they can inspire others to strive and develop. You are already serving Lionism as a role model. How Lions help you to become a role model, and which is New Voices' message to women in order to participate in decision-making positions, to dare and not to give up?
Yeah, being a role model is not something which happens all at once. It is a process of daring, trying, failing, and trying again. I was in the lucky circumstance to have mentors along the way, to get there. Sometimes we are too shy to try. But the New Voices initiative gives newcomers a voice and a platform where they can show their capabilities. So I would say find a role model as your mentor and just do it.
Exactly. New Voices initiative is about women, diversity, and youth. Leos are devoted young people who realize the power of action. How do you see the involvement of Leos within our association?
I have a clear vision of Leo involvement in our association. In the New Voices initiative, we treat them as equal. Ask them their opinion about a topic. Ask them to be a speaker so they can get a platform and develop important skills. In our district cabinet, for instance, Leos get an important role, such as marketing PR coordinator or a liaison between the Lions and the Leos. In my opinion, Leos are just a membership category in our association, only younger. For New Voices, they are essential because they do not only have brilliant ideas, but usually they are determined to bring them into action. Look at how quickly and easy they have adapted service into the new online normal. We can learn so much from them.
Which is the largest challenge for Lions Clubs International?
We have which is the largest challenge is like any other volunteer organizations in the world, we live and breathe by the hands we have and the generosity of the public. So getting new and vibrant members is key. That is the reason why we started to create specialty clubs, where existing communities such as sports clubs, interest clubs, hobby clubs, or clubs who share a common goal can join us and provide service to their communities. And with the New Voices initiative, we have to go out to the public and create awareness for what we do. We have to be aware of the social needs in our communities and discuss with the community leaders how we can change their circumstances of so many people to make a real difference in the lives of many.
How many Leos clubs or New Voices clubs are existing in Europe? Are these specialty clubs, and if so, which are their main causes of service in most of them?
I don't know the exact number because it changes every day. We have hundreds of Leo clubs in Europe, and we call them Omega clubs because they are older than 18 years old. And we have a few specialty New Voices clubs in Europe. But it just started. And for New Voices, it does not matter whether you are a member of a Leo club, a specialty club, or a Lions club. Raise your voice and join us in sharing your ideas and your stories on service, on personal development, on membership, or on PR and marketing.
Let's have a small break and we'll be back in a few minutes.
As the world faces the challenges of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, Lions recognize that kindness matters now more than ever. And Lions and Leos are finding ways to continue to serve our communities, including ordering food delivery for healthcare workers, holding story time for children online, and providing surgical masks to medical professionals and first responders. Empowering us to do more, Lions Clubs International Foundation has provided nearly $2.5 million in grant funding for COVID-19 relief. And that support continues to grow. For more than 100 years, in times of need, Lions always find a way to help those around them. And after we emerge from this, we will be stronger than ever. Visit lionsclubs.org to learn more.
Welcome back. Madam Chairperson, the pandemic has amplified the need for better digital communications and virtual events. Few days ago, the European Virtual Symposium has been held with great success. Which was the main accomplishment of the symposium and how many Lions participated?
I am very proud that we were able to make this happen in only 2 months' time. And I'm also very proud to being part of the organization team. We were able to create a platform of ideas and learning, made it easy for many to join by creating sessions in 4 languages, with topics which were interesting for Lions members, not only for officers, but for their clubs. And guess what? It is still open. Lions can still watch the sessions in their preferred language till the beginning of January, actually. More than 2,500 Lions and Leos have participated, which is more than we ever get on an Europa Forum.
It was an amazing event. We enjoy it so much.
Thank you.
And congratulations to all of you, really.
Thank you
for
very much.
this work. This year, 2020, we celebrate the 75 years of United Nations and 75 years of collaborations with Lions. The United Nations founded in 1945. Lions clubs helped to formulate the non-governmental section of the founding document. Can you tell us which is the aim and the main accomplishment till today of this collaboration?
We are very excited to celebrate together with the United Nations these 75 years of collaboration. The participation in developing the humanitarian mission is still valid today. For generations, Lions and the United Nations have shared many common goals and work together to further peace and prosperity. Each year, Lions and the United Nations celebrate their relationship. Since 1978, Lions Day with the United Nations called together leaders from government, business, and the non-profit sector to explore solutions to pressing global needs. The annual event features a keynote address by a recognized world leader, expert panel discussions, and since 1989, the award ceremony for the winners of the Lions Peace Poster Contest and the essay contest as well, by encouraging young people to express their perspectives on peace.
Lions leaders participate and represent Lions in all the forum, such as Council of Europe, United Nations, etc. How important is their role in the formation of a brighter future?
It is extremely important to talk about service with these forums, to come together and join forces, to address topics such as the environment, for instance, and give directions to our clubs, what they can do and what kind of support they can get.
The relationship between Special Olympics and the Lions Clubs International, which spans almost 2 decades, also illustrates how sports organizations can partner with service organizations in a mutual beneficial way. This global partnership, named Mission Inclusion, which is the main aim of Mission Inclusion?
The long-standing partnership between our Lions Clubs International Foundation and Special Olympics expanded beyond the Healthy Athletes program. Mission Inclusion creates programs to support acceptance of people with intellectual disabilities within their communities. LEOs have an important role to play in this partnership, which focuses on the Special Olympics program known as Unified Sports. By teaming up with Special Olympics athletes to train and compete in various sports, Leos are leading by example. Both Leos and Special Olympic athletes improve their physical fitness, better their skills, and learn the value of acceptance and inclusion. Special Olympics and Lions Clubs International continue to work to show that individuals with intellectual disabilities have core talents and abilities that they long to offer to their communities, both on and off the playing field. Special Olympics athletes and Leos continue to team up to create social inclusion.
The Lions Athens Club specialty New Voices that has been created during the coronavirus lockdown. As you already know, and thank you for all of your help. Designed and started to implement equality campaign to raise awareness about human rights and inequalities. Part of this campaign is our radio broadcast, New Voices News. Which is your opinion about this innovative plan and action?
I would like to congratulate the Lions Athens Club Speciality New Voices to this initiative. By looking for dialogue with leaders in society, we are able to address the needs at the local level and create awareness and connection. By doing that, we create better circumstances for people in our communities, and we are really able to make this difference. So thank you, Lions Club of Athens.
Thank you so much. Coming to the end of our interview, I would like to ask you if there is any other closing sentiment or advice you want to give to the Lions community or to the people that are listening us.
Certainly I would. I would like to thank the President, Olga Pavlivdu, for inviting me to this interview. By giving Lions and Leos, who would normally not speak at events, a voice, we see so much creativity, enthusiasm, and willingness to do something extraordinary. In Europe, we organize firesides once a month with different topics to learn and share. We exchange the ideas, we dream big, and we make it happen. We have now created our New Voices Europe YouTube channel, where we can find the latest news and videos. We are dreaming of organizing the biggest virtual event in the history where the public can learn about what we do. Initiatives like this broadcast today are helping enormously to spread the word, because only when the public in our communities are aware of what we do, they want to join us. Because I will never forget the first time I spent my time with the lonely senior citizen and was able to make a difference in her life by just listening and be kind. So thank you very much.
I thank you so much. Let's have a small break to hear a young person with vision disability, and we will be back in a few minutes.
I looked at a world in conflict. Who could help me answer a question? How can we solve the world's problems? When you're looking at peace and the journey of peace, it's not just a straight line. There's going to be like winding paths and hard times, but eventually if you try your best to use peace as an action instead of just a word, you'll eventually get somewhere good.
Next week, you're flying off to New York.
At first, there was a lot of emotions to win this competition, so I was overwhelmed and excited at the same time. The Lions International Peace Essay Competition is important because it can inspire a lot of people across the world globally, even if they have a disability or even if they don't, just to step up and do something about the world's peace and bring us to a brighter future. I looked at my city, Liverpool, and wondered, who can help me answer my peace question? I went to a city gateway, Lime Street train station, and asked the statue of the great entertainer Sir Ken Dodd, how do we find peace? I felt he said, share laughter, Laugh together. Happiness is a key. I looked up at the liverbird statues, a symbol of our city. I asked, how do we find peace? I felt they said to me, we can see across the world and time. We can see the Statue of Liberty. Many people look at what is different, not the same. Find what is the same and come together there. I went to the statue of John Lennon and asked, how do we find peace? I felt he said to me, give peace a chance. This is a key. I wondered, if just one person did that, would others do the same? I stopped at the statue of John Hulley, a founder of the modern Olympics. I asked, how do we find peace? I felt he said to me, sports are a way to come together and celebrate what is the same. Having fun, keeping healthy, and making friends. This is a key. I looked at all my keys. Although I am visually impaired, I can lead the way. My voice can be heard and I can bring others together. I may not see you well, the colour of your face or the clothes you wear, but I can help the world find peace by my example. Let me help you along that path by following my voice. Let us come together in things like music and sports, as better ways to show we are the same. From there, we can work together in creating a safer, better world. We all have the keys.
Closing, someone said, voice is not just the sound that comes from your throat, but the feelings that come from your words. Με βρούв de forcitea hel erg pendact forie del name an onze so. I hope not to make any mistake in this. Madam Chairperson, on behalf of the members of Lions Athens Club Specialty New Voices, thank you for joining us in our broadcast, New Voices News. It was an honor.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Dear listeners, dear friends, we thank you for joining us today. Stay connected, stay tuned till our next broadcast, New Voices News. Till then, stay healthy and safe.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must serve each other as one. There are people suffering, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. And we will go on, volunteering day by day, we're the folks who choose to make a change. We are all a part of the Lions' great big family. Lend the truth, we know to serve is all we need. We serve the world.
Hephaestus Radio, the voice of